Well, that's good. The Wi-Fi seems to want to work today, so that means I can keep the battery charging. I just don't know if we can keep up with it though here. Maybe I'm better to... They'll tell you if you miss it. Okay, seems to be charging, so we'll just let it go. It's already live. Come here. Over here. Right here. Oh. Yeah. Tanner. Okay, let's go. Here. 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 Place. Right here. Place. Come on. And down. Tanner. Thank you.
Is that the cameraman?
Yeah. All the way down. Good boy. Hey, Tanner. What's going on? Maybe not much. Where are you going, buddy? Stay right there. Down. Tanner, please. All the way down, please. Thank you. Mom will be up here in a minute to get you. No. Please. Tanner. Down. Markham got a goalie coming? Oh, there it is. I didn't see her.
These are Alexis's.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thanks. Hey. Down. No, down. All the way. Hi, Charlene. Good, good. Yeah, you stay. No, stay right there. Okay, well, welcome everybody. This is your U19B Barrie Bombers, Barrie Blizzards as they take on the Markham Bears today. We just finished a U16A game where they end up losing to Sudbury 4-1. I don't know, but here's your dog.
I don't want them.
Well, he's all yours.
You, on your place. Down. You shouldn't have slept the whole way here. Down.
Markham here starting off with the ring.
Get on your butt. Thank you. That. Get on your butt.
Markham starting off the ring here, passing to the far side. Number 90 carrying it up. Player passing it over to the close side, off the stick and foot there, almost making it out of the zone, but not quite. This 22 carrying it down and in. Shot that's high and off the glass and into the corner. Maddie Carr with the clean pickup there, trying to slip through. Not quite. She loses it. 17 if Markham has it now. She gets stick checked, losing it. Off to the side of the net. Sam with the save. Maddie flicking it away, but Markham back in control of the ring. There's 90 dangling in with some quick dangles. Shot to the side. Nice save there by Maddie as she goes down and blocks it. 90 there passing out. There's a missed stab. It's in the feet. Julia trying to pull it away as 90 picking it up again, carrying it around. Dropping it up top for 98 of Markham. She passes it with a spin. Trying to get it somewhere, but not finding any option to the net yet. Maddie pressing out. Now Julia, 98 dangling into the middle, turning, find a pass the back door. 17 with a shot, and Samuel diving back to make the save. Long pass by Samuel over the free play line. Lexi there gets the ring finally into the neutral zone. Barrie making a chance here up ahead. Up to Lillian from Sadie. Lillian turning, shoots, and Lillian right off the chest of the goalie. But Barrie's on the score sheet for her shot. Oh, Markham goalie throwing it in behind. Nobody's seen it right away. But 98 of Markham is back there. She picks it up. Making a pass up into the zone. There's another pass up just out of the reach of the Markham player. And backtracking is Eloise. Eloise grabbing the ring, passing up for Addison. Addison looking up for Ryan. Ryan has the ring, back to Addison. Addison and Ava out there. Addison tried to feed Ava across, hits the goalie though. But Markham picks up the ring. Nice tie-up by Ryan as she's able to strip it and get the ring back. Ryan coming across the top, circling. She could have cut in there for a shot, but opts to circle around, looking for an option. There's Addison on the far side. Just missing on the stab, though, and Ryan picks it up instead. 15 seconds still on the shot clock, so lots of time as Ryan gets away from the Markham player. Trying to drop it back for Addison. Addison picking it up now under 10. Addison has to fire one on net. Rebound for Ava. Ava shoots, and she scores! As Ava sitting on the back door gets the rebound and shovels it in the net. And just like that, Barrie takes a 1-0 lead over Markham.
Any chance you can bring the ladder back?
What do you need? A ladder?
Yeah. So the first,
What the hell are you doing?
just for the internet.
Can you get on the shoulder?
No. Somebody light enough to do that with. Markham into the zone now as they're going to carry it in and behind the net. Hopefully the stream, I'm off Wi-Fi because I'm battery powering it right now, so I'm not even using it, but last game I did. Markham circling out and wide. There's a shot, and it looks like it went off the goalie, so that's going to be a reset. Maddie trying to pick it up. 4 in the zone, though, so Barrie must have had a fourth leg in there at one point, and that's going to get called back, and Markham with another ring. Yeah, I was running out of power last game. It just died, but so Wi-Fi seems to be working here right now. It wasn't the last time I was here, but I mean, just try and get another cord. So I can hook it in and leave it there.
Are you going to try that again?
Yeah. Pass to the far side. Markham player losing their footing. Jumping on top of it there is Lexi, I think. Lexi tried to pass it out. Addison helping her out, finding it up for Lillian. Lillian passing up for Alexis, just out of her reach. Looks like Julia's chasing it down. Julia has it as Alexis reinserts herself up at the top of the triangle. There's the pick set for Julia. No space there, dropping it back for Lillian. Lillian pulls it through, finding the pass for Alexis, intercepted by 90 though, as she skates away. Passing in his own, looking like a give-and-go play here as Markham's trying to break away. Getting back real quickly there, Eloise. There's a quick shot saved by Samuel, and Alexis picking up the ring. As she dodges her first player, she's trying to carry out of the zone on her backhand. Tries to go off the far boards, not quite. Intercepted by Markham, but it's a battle over there. Not successful as Markham's able to re-grab it and get it into the zone. 98 running right into the Barrie player. Not at much speed, but it's still kind of like a charge. Eloise gets the loose ring along the boards here. Just got stick check, flipping it into the middle. It's rolling. Julia trying to knock it out. No luck there as Markham's coming back in. 90 there with a quick shot low. And as they spin back, Markham has possession again. 5 gets stick checked by Addison. Addison pulling it away, but she gets stick checked. Bit of back and forth possession here. As it's loose out front, Eloise is on it, trying to lean on it and stay in control. She still has it. She passes it back behind for Steph Kingsley. And as Steph skates away with it, she's got a bit of space. Cuts back into the middle in a bit of contact. She makes the pass up to center ice. Callie with the ring. passing it in for Addison. Addison cross ice for Ryan just off the tip of her stick, but then Ryan recovers it now. And as she loses it, she drops it for Maddie. Maddie's down to 3 seconds, needs to shoot. Puts it to the net, but not quite fast enough, and the shot clock goes. Markham looking to distribute it out, and they do to the far side. Ryan right on top of the player. Player loses an edge. And as they skate around here, they get into the neutral zone. Just in front of Callie, couldn't quite get to it. Markham throwing it into the zone, and number 4 with the ring shoots off the shoulder, and Samuel keeps it out. As 14 of Markham recovers that rebound, they're going to circle around the net. And there comes a drop pass for 22. 22 going in and behind the net, slowing their pace down for a setup here. Another drop in the corner. Markham playing from behind the net, tries to throw one out front, missing everybody, but it's outside the zone. Addison racing to get it. Markham player off their feet, stealing it there and pulling it out of the zone. Callie has it, a lead pass up for Ava, but Ava couldn't quite grab it. Ava on the pressure offensively, trying to intercept there. Missed there by Addie, and the Markham player's pass. Couldn't quite intercept it, but Markham gets it back. They find a pass into the neutral zone now. 4 with the lead pass in for Markham. 22 coming towards the net. She shoots one, and it's wide to the left of the net. And in behind, Markham picks up the loose ring. Skating out to the far side. 4 looking for a drop. There it is. 90 the quick shot. Saved by Samuel there. Looking to offload it. Throws a long pass. Ava skating out of the zone. Has to come back to get it, though. Maddie up there trying to help her out. And it's tied up, and that's going to be a goalie ring. Hey, Michelle. How you doing? Samuel with a long throw. It's knocked down by the hand of a Markham player. She comes into the net, shoots high, and it's over the net. As it comes back into the crease, Samuel distributes it out for Lexi. Lexi's got to move it up the boards there. Oh, you got to stick to the backhand, kid. Don't worry about the forehand. You just got to get it up there. Markham driving back in. Alexis stopping the play there. Tries to get in on 90. The pass comes across. Open player on the back door. Not able to get a shot off as Maddie's able to intercept and get a stick check. Lexi on the backhand here again, trying to get it out. She losing it there along the side. 90 coming in with a shot. Low. Save by Samuel. Maddie knocks it out of the zone. Ava there putting it over the line for Julia. It's into the far zone though, and Julia's in chase as Markham picks it up along the boards. Coming back into the neutral zone. It's off a stick there. Picked up by 90. Throwing it up for 5. Markham now carrying towards. A little bit of a weak backhander there. Picked up by Samuel. And he throws a long one up for Callie on the far side. Markham player cutting her off from getting to that. And as she drives to the net, turns and shoots. Save as it's right into the chest of Samuel. And he makes the save. Throwing to the far side, just a little too far out of reach for Lillian, but she does some good stick checking there to disrupt their play as she gets back to the top of the triangle. Switching back out with Addison. Addison back in as the center. Backdoor pass, and Samuel sliding across with the save. Markham getting a reset, though, and as they're going to start circling again here. 22 with a cut into the middle. She's trying to get a shot off, tied up with the sticks. There's a shot, and it goes wide into the corner. Steph's in chase for that one. Looks like she might be on it. Nope, she ends up losing that one, and Markham comes away with it. As Markham goes back the other way, already can tell they've got some strong sticks out there just as well, so it's going to be a tightly contested on every battle along the boards. And anywhere, basically. Markham cutting across the top, looks for a drop pass right onto Addison's stick. And Addie here looks to lead pass for Lillian, just a little bit out of her reach there, and Markham intercepts it. Coming back the other way, Lillian cutting it off, and all Eloise does there, she stops the play. Ring picked up by Markham, though, cutting across the top, looking for a shot from 14, saved by Samuel. Can't quite corral it into the crease, and Markham's able to pick it up again. So Markham with some sustained pressure here. There's a hooking call by Lillian as she got her stick up in the arms of 90, and that pulled her off course. So with that, Barrie's going to be on the penalty kill as Lillian gets called for hooking. I think it was Lillian. Oh, wait. What was she calling then? I didn't see what Dave called. I could have swore it was a hooking call on Lillian, but he called in Callie, so must have been something else I missed, and Lillian got away with one. I didn't see what Callie did. I saw Lillian hook right here, but she gets to go back to the bench. Well, 1-0 here for Barrie. They got to kill off this. There's a shot from the free pass by 98. No goal there. Sam with the save. Has to distribute. Throws a high one. But as Dave was whistling as he threw it, so that's going to get called back, and Markham gets another chance here. Markham with a pass out into the corner. I was trying to figure out what that fan was saying. In there, picked up by Lexi. Lexi skating away with it, sending it up the boards, and then a diving stick there by the Markham player knocks it down. Now Julia right on top of it. Loose ring there. Ryan trying to grab it, but Markham still has possession of it. Sending it in. There's a quick shot by Markham. It bounces up front. Julia on top of it, but Markham's going to get out with here. And they lose it into the far corner. Lexi trying to body position her player out. Now a bit of space as she gets to it, trying to tap it ahead. Maddie trying to stab it and grab it here. As then she gets it up to Julia. Julia pass to the far side, trying to lead Ryan with it as Barrie's been hemmed in their own end. Ryan gets to it though, as Barrie finally escapes their own end. Lead pass for Julia, nicely up the boards. Julia has it, cutting into the top, shot! And it's blocked by a player out front. Julia chasing down to the far side. Looks like 4 in by Markham, so Barrie's going to get possession back in the zone here. .451 left in the period. Just under a minute left in the penalty to Callie. Barrie's hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Ava passing over for Alexis. Alexis on the carry. Looking to kill 30 seconds here, as that'll get half our penalty remaining time done. Just circling. That's it. No, wait, not looking for a cut in. Oh! Wow. Oh, no. She was in the crease, but what a shot as she cut in on the low walk and sniped it top right corner. Just a little too tight, though, as Markham gets lucky on that one. Barrie trying to get possession back off that goalie ring. Markham throws it across. Alexis almost intercepts that one. But 20 here has it passing zigzag across to the other side. Markham carrying it into the zone. Looking for a chance here on that far side. Maybe a pass right out front. That's intercepted by Alexis, but she grabbed it in the crease. So that's going to give Markham the ring back. Off the free pass, 22, and the shot blocked out front by Eloise. Alexis picking up the loose ring, skating around the back of the net, cutting through the middle, finding open ice. She's got Ava ahead of her. Ava with the touch. Alexis looking for it right back. Alexis looking to maybe drive that net. She does come through, onto her backhand, shoots, loses her footing. Oh, that looked like a rough twist on the knee, but she's going to get back up here. And a nice pickup there by Eloise as she's carrying it around the net. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. A drop from Eloise to Alexis. Alexis driving through, gets her stick tied up and spun out and lands backwards. And that one was a hard fall onto her tailbone. And her backside there, she got spun out. So hopefully she's okay there. Took a couple of rough falls there, but that's what happened. You're running into the triangle, trying to cut your way through. It's usually tight. Okay, well, it looks like she's slowly getting up there, making a move on her own. She's looking to get her helmet off. Hopefully she didn't wait till you get off the ice next time, kid. Jesus. So hopefully she's okay there, having a seat, trying to recollect herself. I think she held her head up off, but I couldn't quite tell, so hopefully she didn't smack it back on the ice. So they'll check her over there and make sure she's okay. Well, that's going to be a Markham ring as they step into the circle. Looking for a long pass. There it is. Cross ice there. Stabbed in a lead there as we left the second pass up. Missed on the stab by 90. Couldn't quite get it. Tried to pass back across, and Samuel intercepts that. Pass up over the free play. 90 picking that up. Looking to drive the triangle. Shoot. Nice kick save out by Sam. and Markham picking up the loose rings. 90 trying to drive through, backdoor pass. Just missed by 17. She picks it up on the far side. And pass back there for 98 with a quick snapshot there. Got some powerful snapshots there, some of these girls do here, but there they turn around and drive through onto the backhand, fake to the forehand. Nice work there as Addie and Maddie are keeping her out as they're bouncing up the board. Lexi Dillman picking this one up, sending it up the boards, just out for Lillian, but Markham intercepts it as they fire it back into the zone. 98 on the ring here, now looking to shoot, going to the backhand. Back to the forehand, backhand, trying to find a lane, but Lexi still a stick check save by Samuel in behind. Lexi has the ring as they are looking to get it out. Addison here on the stick check, holding it up nicely, strips it. Now she can get it up over that line, leading it for Lillian a little far, and that's going to be 2 lines, but we got a penalty coming with Dave with the hand up. Markham's going to find themselves in the box as she calls back a player for the hook. 2:14 left in the first period. Markham on the penalty now. Barrie has a chance to possibly get another goal on the board. Alexis is still down on the bench, no helmet on. Well, that's not good. Barrie could use her. She was getting some good chances in there, but let's see what the rest of the girls here can do as well. Julia get a nice shot on net here, maybe, or Ryan, and add one here for us. Ryan with a carry around the top. She's got Ava down low and Julia working around. She's going to spin around, looking for a drop to Julia. Fake. Ryan trying to cut for some space, losing her edge there, going down to her knees and putting a shot, but just wide of the net. And looks like Markham holds on to it too long, that they're going to have to wait and give it, or else they put a stick in the crease, one or the other there. Regardless, going to be a Barrie ring on the far side. Oh, that's good. Looks like Alexis putting the helmet back on, now back off. We'll see here. Anyway, Ryan carrying down low around the ref in the net. Julia coming up across the top. There's the drop for Julia. Julia used that screen and fire one. Nope, nothing there. Ryan has it. No shot there. They're still holding. We got to find a way to get a shot in on there. Ryan trying to lean around and come for a shot again. There's a hard angle shot, bouncing big off the goalie. Gives us a reset off Julia's skate. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan now carrying it back around the net. So good control here by Barrie. Not much options they're finding yet, but we'll find it soon. Pass from Ryan to Julia. Julia picks that up and she circles back. She fakes a drop. Now she's got a straight on shot. Shot! And looks like the goalie might have sealed it under the blocker and the pad. She's not moving as it was just underneath there. Yep, dropped out of the blocker and onto the ice. So good power play presence. Just under a minute left in the power play for Barrie. 1 minute left in the period. Barrie up by 1-0. Oh, there I see Alexis helmet on and standing and ready to go again, so that's good. Whew. Addison faking a shot towards the net. Goes back over for Lillian. Lillian's got Callie here pushing her way to the front of the net. Lillian flat pass across for Addison. Just missing that stab again there. Just a bit off on our timing. Markham into the neutral zone. 98 with a cross pass in. Going to the far corner. 4 of Markham onto it very quickly now as they're going to circle behind her net and coming out. Drop there, but Maddie was right on top of her. Picks up the loose ring. Leading a pass for Lillian just past her ring. And there it is. Lillian couldn't quite hit the brakes quick enough as she hit the Markham player, and that's going to be a body call as Lillian's going to go sit for another 2 minutes in the box. Don't think she expected the Markham player to still be kind of standing there as she was coming through and went aggressive for the ring, but tough one. .33 seconds left, and that's a 4-minute penalty. Oh. Not sure why that was 4, but shot on net, deflected down. Maddie picking up the loose ring. Maddie looking for a pass up, sees Ryan. Ryan there looking for Julia. Off Julia's stick, heading towards the net. Markham player picks that one up, though. Maddie was trying to jump into the play as well. 18 seconds left. That's a two-line pass. Maddie stabs and fires it back out of the zone. Markham out of the box. Nice stick check by Julia. Ryan picks it up. 7 seconds. Got to find Julia. Julia's got to go for a shot here. Shoot, Julia, shoot. Tries to feed a backhand onto the net. Not much on it, but it was a chance. And with that, that's the end of the first period, and Barrie's up 1-0. Oh, some feet caught it. It's okay. I'm actually not even connected to it right now because I had to charge the thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
I just don't want to
Wrap it up here.
rip something over it.
yeah. Put it here for now. He's friendly. You can go see him. He's mine. Sydney. Well, that's the end of intermission. Lillian goes back to sit in her spot. Hopefully the seat didn't get too cold in that 30-second break there, or 1 minute break. Barrie's going to start with possession here. It'd be nice to find another goal, just if we can get ahead by 2, get a little bit of buffer. Eloise is going to start with the ring here. She's got Steph and Alexis behind her. Ava on the far side. Markham playing W, so giving us possession. Steph coming in, looking for, there's the easy pass back for Eloise. Nicely done. Oh, Eloise just losing it just slightly there. And has to backtrack quickly. Here comes Alexis on the ring carrier from behind. Is able to knock it loose. Down to her knees. Gets it on there. She's got to get to her feet here, hopefully. And she does. Still hanging on to it. Needed to move it, though, and get it up ice as now Markham's coming back into the zone. There's a errant back pass there, but it is picked up by Markham eventually. 20 with a quick low shot. Saved by Sam, and it's out into the crease. Barrie firing it away. Not quite out of the zone, and there's a high shot and 4 into the zone as the player didn't quite exit in time as the one that grabbed that pass from our defense jumped into the zone. So Barrie gets that back here at center ice. Ooh. Pass over for Maddie Carr. Maddie dumping it down into the corner. Hits the ref's feet. Come on, Dave. Move your feet. You gotta get him off the ice. Ryan trying to battle to get it back. Causes enough disruption that Addie's able to get it back in the zone, but Markham has possession again. Passing it over to the far close side here. Back over to the far side, cutting in and through. 98 shoots, and it goes wide of the net. It's just off of Sam, actually, here. Lexi Dillon with a pass up. Addie tapping it there, but it's going to be a 2-line pass regardless. Markham picking it up in their zone. Addie with some pressure, stick check, knocking it loose. It's out in front of the net, but Markham's able to get back to it first. Passing into the neutral zone. 2 minutes left in our penalty. 55 on the far side of Markham, picking up the loose ring. Coming in, shoots a low one. Samuel with the save. He has a long pass up for Addie. It gets out of the zone. Addie has it, no support yet, so she goes cross ice as Maddie's over there. Maddie coming up to her own blue line. She goes back cross ice for Addie off her stick. Now she trying to stab it, but leaves it for Maddie instead, and Maddie's going to go for his skate here. Maddie trying to low walk in, shoots, and just hits a body up front. Ryan and Addison fighting to get it. But Lexi's got to back up here is what they're yelling for her to back up. They got players in behind. Loose ring along the boards. Addison just missed on that one, and Markham firing it into the neutral zone. Now they're at the next line. As they hold up here, they've got short passes, but they send for the long one in right all the way to 90. And she's got that quick shot there. Tries a backhander. No luck as it's wide of the net. 20 picks it up, and there's a trip as Lexi had her stick in the feet. And Barrie, just leave it. No, he touched it. Shot clock went anyway, so that's going to make 2 in the box for the next minute, 6 seconds. And Markham has a 3-on-2 advantage in the zone. Markham passing to the top of the triangle. 90 with a fake. Back over to 20. Markham looking back to the top. Not quite setting a perfect triangle yet there. Now they seem to be in place on both sides. It bounced off body. Didn't quite get out of the zone. 90 orchestrating it from the top. Pass to the far side. Back up to the top. And there's a quick shot saved by Samuels. Quick fire shot there, but Samuels ready as he drops down. Pass back to the top for 90. Goes to the backhand. There's a shot up into the chest. Samuel hugging that post. Does a good job there. Sends a long pass up for Steph. Steph can't quite get to it to get it out. But, oh, wait, maybe she does. She is on it. It's along the boards. Julia there trying to keep control of it. Skating away with it. She gets possession. Now she can get it over the line. And Julia clearing the zone. That's a nice play. Steph playing up a little bit. We're down to 20 seconds left in our first penalty. And Lillian will be back out onto the ice. Well rested. They're calling her to the bench as Markham's getting back into our zone. 20 faking, now shoots. It's high and up and over the net into the corner. There's Markham, number 90, picking it up. She's skating to the top. Alexis getting back into the zone. Lillian jumping in. Alexis missed on the stick check there. Steph has it though. 90 still holding on to it. Trying to get a shot. Nothing there as Barrie's triangle keeps them out. Shot clock goes, and that's going to end up being a goalie ring. 40 seconds left in the penalty to Lexi. Barrie killing it off. The most important one was the first one. And now they can just get out of the zone and get some forward momentum here. Samuel, the drop in behind the net for Alexis. Alexis carrying it up, going to the far side, finding Lillian. Lillian didn't quite curve back to the boards for it though, and it goes 2 lines. Oh, Alexis loses her footing, taking a player with her. Markham back into our end now. Lillian jumping into the center spot, saved by Sam on the shot. And Maddie picking it up, dumping it back up ice. It's into the neutral zone. Markham picking it up there, and they're going to come back in with a short pass. 22 looking to skate in, going in and behind the net. As she drops it there for a teammate. And she skates back out on her backhand. Ryan's there pushing out. Looks like we've got a mixture of offense and defense here. We've had a couple players, 2 of our defensemen were in the box. So a couple of forwards been jumping into the role to help out. Markham looking to come through. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Ava on the ring. Passes up for Lexi. Oh, Lexi couldn't quite pull it away as she gets stick checked. And Markham dumps it back into the zone. 10:20 left in this game. Barrie still up by 1 as they're holding Markham off the board so far. Flat pass across. Ryan and Chase. We almost need to get a whistle here to get things all back to normal. Ryan with some stick checks. 55 losing her footing. Barrie now picking it up in behind. Ryan pushing her way around the boards as she carries it up. Looks across ice for a pass. It's off Addison's skates though, so she can't even grab it. Markham player throwing it back in. Now Maddie has it off the tip of her stick. Now she's got some control, finding a pass far ice. There's Ava giving it back for Maddie. Maddie has a breakaway at the line. Maddie fake shoots. She scores! As Maddie gets a give and go with Ava and gives Barrie a 2-0 lead. A little bit of breathing room will go a long way for the rest of this game. Markham on the ring. The countdown's already happening. They quickly jump in and get it out. Far side pass, looking for a crisscross pass. Callie just stuck her stick in there and got out in time as she slowed it up. Julia getting a pass up from Steph. Julia going far side for Lillian. Lillian looking up back for Julia. Just into the feet though there, so it's a bit of a battle. 90 has it now as she skates away with it. Passing up for 98. 98 back to 90. 90 looks to fake, goes backhand forward, backhand, and off the back side of the net, missing. Sorry, I didn't turn the camera quick enough there, but Markham picks it up in behind the net. Soft pass across the top. 90 looking to shoot, hits a body, and a backhand up and just over the net there. Eloise is in chase, but beat out by the Markham player. 90 with a pass to the top, sending 98 into the zone as she exits. There's a quick shot, and it misses the net as well. So Barrie with a nice tight triangle is keeping those shots from being easy ones. Sam doing a good job of making the saves that he needs to make. 98 trying to come through the shot. Nothing there, and a flip pass shot saved by Eloise, actually, as she knocks it down. Backhand flip out, doesn't make it out of the zone. And there's Lillian trying to get it back. 90 staying strong on it. She skates in, looking for a pass across through the legs of the Markham player. And it's out just inside the line. Lillian can't reach for it. And there's a stick check by Julia. She tries to knock it ahead of the zone. And it goes back a bit further for Steph to grab. Cross ice pass out front. Sam's like, I'm going to help you out here as he knocks it away. Lillian can't quite get to it. I missed what the call. Must have been both sides maybe or something there. Somebody fell on it maybe. Regardless, it looks like it's going to be a Barrie ring at center ice. Maddie on the ring, passing out for Addison. Addison sending it deep for Alexis. Just missing on the stab, though. And Markham's going to take it back here, coming out of their zone. 17 pass far side. Markham zigzagging their pass. Going to come back to the close side here, probably. There's the lead through, just ahead of Addison, though. Maddie there trying to save off the stick and over the net as Sam makes a save. But Markham retrieves the rebound. 22 cutting in close. There's a block by Lexi. Lexi looking for a lead pass. She's got Ryan ahead of her. Ryan has it with Alexis. Oh, as she goes to make the pass, she gets stick checked. Lexi knocking it to the line, and Ryan's able to pick it up. Ryan coming in. Shoot, Ryan, shoot! And she does, but the goalie makes the save, and I think it's just under her pads. And the goalie then for Markham does whip it out to the side, and Markham coming up to the blue line. Under a bit of pressure from Ryan, they bounce it off the far side boards. Intercepted in our end by Maddie. Maddie gets stripped, though, by 5, but back is Lexi there, and Maddie takes it right back from her. Did not like that part when she got it stolen from her. Pass up to Addie. Addie has Alexis coming across. Alexis just missing her stabs right now as we're making opportunities, missing her opportunity here. Markham there, they missed their stab as well. So, and Lexi here looking for her pass up out of the zone, finding Addie. Off her stick twice. She's trying to bat it in. It's a bit messy out there, and now it's into the zone off a couple players, so Addie could grab it. And it looks like it's going to get tied up along the boards there, and that's going to be a goalie ring. Markham goalie counting down as happens, goes to the long throw over the free play line. Eloise is right there to snag it. She's looking to drive in and get over the line. There she is. Now she's into the zone. Oh, almost looked like a nifty behind the back pass to yourself. Almost worked. But Markham player is tied up here. Oh, there's a penalty coming to Lillian as she raised her stick up and over the player. So that's going to be a high stick. Breakaway pass for Markham. Markham backhand. And they shoot top corner and beat Samuel on the backhand. And that makes it a 2-1 game with 6 minutes left. Lillian saves herself a couple minutes in the box on that one. I've been seeing a couple of those ones calls even earlier today in the 16 game. We had a player get caught on that too. You're just trying to get around the player and you just absentmindedly just raise it over the head, which you can do in hockey, but you can't do here. So Lexi with a pass over to Maddie, so maybe a bit of game management here. Barrie just worked the clock a bit. Nice pass in the middle. Julia with a great stab all alone. Shoots, she scores! And Julia comes back firing to take that 2 lead back as Barrie finds another goal. Wow, it was a nice give and go and a nice drive and a quick shot by Julia. Catches the goalie off guard on the blocker side. And just like that, Markham tried to close the gap. Barrie takes it right back. Stepping into the circle. Markham trying to fire a pass into the middle. Quick stab by 90. Skating into the net. Backhand. And off the crossbar. and it stayed out, but they were in the crease. That's going to be a goalie ring. Barrie's got to watch that. They come with some speed and a quick shot. Pass to the far side for Ryan. Ryan now has it. He's coming back across. Stay on control there. That's it, Ryan. Stay strong. Finding Lexi. Off of Lexi's stick. Lexi trying to move it up the board. She loses it. Markham trying to come back the other way with a lead pass of 14. Maddie right on her. Knocks it loose. Callie Ferguson has it now as she turns. Lead pass for Addison. Addison has it, leading it up for Ryan. Ryan's got a straight shot to the net. Shoots, and it's off the goalie. Callie right there stripping the ring of Markham player. But then a second one comes in to steal it right back. And Barrie's on the retreat defensively here as Markham breaks out of their zone. Into the neutral. Give and go almost. There's a missed stab. Markham, there's Addison jumping on that ring and strips it out for Barrie. Lexi with the ring. Gotta move it. She gets it up for Ryan. Her and Callie almost collide, and Markham is going back the other way. Got a player all alone in front. 17 looks to move. It doesn't. There's a shot. 98 as she goes back to the far side. As Samuel was coming down, thought it was going backhand. So just like that, Markham now closes the gap again to within one. 4:40 left in the game. And for a low-scoring affair for the first half, and even first half of this second half, it's now a full flurry of goals happened here. So settle her down, Barrie. Work that clock. You've got just a few more possessions to kill off here. Steph firing into the zone, backhand. Ava just was off target for Ava, so she wasn't able to get it. Markham takes it, though. They're in the neutral zone. They got a little bit of motivation here, momentum coming their way now. 98 with another shot just wide of the net. Actually, it looks like he toe kicked that one away as Sam made the save. Julie in on the stick check, knocks it loose. Eloise on the ring now on her backhand, trying to keep skating and get it out. Trying to power her way through, just too many bodies and loses it. Stick checks by Julia and Stephanie knocking it out of the zone. Ava on the ring and can't quite stab it to get it out. Markham right there trying to get it back. Julia trying to catch up on 98. 98 turns and quick shot. Another kick save out by Sam. It's out into the corner. Under 4 minutes now. Markham with the pressure. Julia trying to knock it loose. Her and Eloise. Oh, looks like Eloise may have went down onto the face mask there. Hopefully she's okay as she lost her footing as their sticks got tied up. So that one might have hurt. Hopefully she's doing okay. Well, she's up off the ice. A little bit of pain, obviously, getting to the bench, but she's getting some help from her teammates. Looks like it's going to be a Barrie ring in the zone here, so. Barrie calls a timeout here to settle the girls down as Markham has all the pressure right now. That's the end of the timeout. Both teams are going to be, or the 30-second shot clock anyway there. Referees calling the players back to their spots on the ice, and the timeout is over. It's going to be a Barrie ring to start down here. Let's see how Markham lines up against them. So I can see a long pass up the middle potentially here, or down boards as players are crisscrossing. They go the middle, stick down though, but quick stab there by Addison. Gets it up to Callie. Callie back to Addison. Addison looking to maybe settle a score here and get one back on the boards. Backhand, just off the edge of the goalie as she just missed that. I think the hole was there, but Ryan picks up the loose ring at the side. Ryan coming across top. Addie with a nice pick. Shot saved by the goalie off the blocker. It sits out front there. Markham trying to get back out of the zone here as they make the neutral zone. Pass back to 90. You know it's going to be a give and go to him all day long. Samuel with a nice slide across save. It's in his midsection there. Maddie says hold it. We're going to get a change. Markham comes in with a shot, saved by Samuel out front. As he tries to pick that up, he goes for the long, high pass over everybody right to the line. There's Lillian. She's able to grab the ring. Cross ice pass for Maddie. Maddie feeding a pass up for Ava. Ava pass for Julia. Julia, no chance to get the shot, but she stays in control of it. Julia working around, looking for a chance here. No option, circling around, controlling. 3 seconds, Julia tries to shoot. Does not get through, and that's shot clock. Is Alexis down?
I think Alexis is still down, eh?
Goalie ring passed out by Markham, now on the far side. Lillian trying to pressure. Her and Ava trying to work loose that ring. Pass up there, and looks like it's going to go 2 lines. Lexi picks that up, though. Now she's trying to get away as she's under pressure. Skating across. Stick check, losing it right out front. And the Markham player shelves it up high and over the glass. She must have hit her head then, I guess. Alexis, yeah, she's down. She went back out, but... Huh? Well, I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe it's her knee. I don't know. I just know she's over there. Anyway, loose over on the far side, pass out by Markham. Markham coming across, looking to shoot, tied up there by Eloise. Good to see her back out on the ice. Addison there, picking up the loose one, fires it out, but it's intercepted. 22 driving in. There's a shot. It's off Samuel to the far side. Eloise on that loose ring. Markham trying to pick it up, and they do. They come across the top here. 17 trying to get a shot in the backhand. Saved by Samuel, but in the crease. Goalie ring. Minute 38 left in the game, and Barrie's hanging on tight here with that 1-goal lead. Long pass by Samuel, picked up by Markham as they knock it down. I think we got to go with a close goalie ring maybe. Nice stick there as Addison stops it from being a shot through. Markham on the far side picking up the ring. They're trying to come across top. That's a late pick. She was still in motion, but no call as Markham players still in control of the ring. Pass back to the top. Addison trying to get onto the ring carrier. Backhander off Samuel, knocking to the side. Far corner, Markham picking it up again, coming across the top. Addison trying to hold her out. Weak shot bounce all alone. Samuel with the save as he comes across and holds onto that one. And I'd say I'd sit tight with that as we're in the last minute of play, 51 seconds left. And Samuel saves the game right there on that one. Markham's calling a timeout. Well, 51 seconds left here. Barrie up 3-2. Referees blowing both teams back to their spots to finish us off here. Pass out to the far side. Markham setting it up there. Coming around the back of net. Tries the sticky pass there. Back out front. Maddie on top of the ring here. There. Gets it over. And Julia gets a loose one. But a stick down by the Markham player. Knocks it down. Julia trying to tie him up. And she spins away. Pass across. Backhand saved by Samuel. 30 seconds left in the game. Markham pressing hard to try and find a tying goal here. And as they're tying up the ring carrier, he has to pass it off. Over to the far side. Maddie right on top of her. Julia pressing on top. Pass all the way across. Miscue by the Markham players as they both went for it. Shot wide off of Maddie. Bouncing out front. And somebody must have been into the zone. It looks like it was 4 in maybe. And Barrie's going to get the ring out at center with 10 seconds left. basically hold for 4 and fire it down the ice. Send it. Eloise gets the motion for the send it. She fires it down the ice. Clean intercept, though, by Markham. Back up into neutral ice. 3 seconds left. No time on the clock, and that's going to be it as Barrie comes out on top with a 3-2 victory. And a big thanks there to Samuel. Some great saves at the end as Markham was putting the pressure on pretty heavy there. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. That was another great game by your Barrie Blizzards there. And I think that was an undefeated game for both teams. And, well, at the end of the day, Barrie comes through with the win on that one and maintains their undefeated status. So, bit of a busy one, that game, and everybody worked really hard in that one. And Markham gave us a heck of a game. So I'm sure next time we see him, it'll be another tough one. Anyhow, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.